So hello and welcome to a late night Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. It's like 11 o'clock and yeah, I just thought about doing a review. And so tonight from Brewboard, it's a Silkie Milk Stout. It's 4.5% and it says oats, milk, sugar and vanilla deliver the sweet, smooth front end of this brew, while a whole something of crystal amber and roasted malts provide the hints of smoke and coffee for a classic stout finish, the perfect winter warmer. So yeah, back in the kitchen for another review. While the cold weather's on, certainly be reviewing here. God, it looks different. I look half asleep. Okay, now it's not showing the colour in my face up enough. I look quite fucking hell, I look deadly. Jesus Christ. Right. Okay, now I'm not liking this for this camera at all. Not showing. It's not showing me off to the best. So anyway, nigh on black pour, tan head, roasty toasty element straight away, chocolate, coffee, vanilla. Oh, bitey coffee taste to it, really good, strong, toasty, roasty taste. And from Lowcostbeer.com, it's a draft beer. And if you've not seen this before and first time, what it is, Lowcostbeer are a company that sell out of date, short date, bankrupted stock. And they also do draft beer in a plastic bottle. So this is part of the discovery pack. 15 quid, 10 beers at the moment anyway. The full price is 22 quid. Even at 22 quid, it's not a bad price. But 15 quid. And you'll pay a fiver for delivery. Unless you spend, fuck me. Pardon my French. The glasses have just gone over there, holding up the mobile phone in the back. So yeah. Unless you spend, like, I think it's 40 quid or 45 quid, then you get free delivery. So if you're on a budget, then, you know, even the fiver delivery on the £15 pack is still worth doing. 10 new beers to try. Just think of that. 10 new beers for 20 quid. And these are draft beers. These aren't supermarket beers. Yes, you can get 10 beers from the supermarket cheaper, but you won't get the draft beers. You won't get beers that you can't get in supermarkets. That, you know, I buy enough so I know what the prices are. And yeah, never had it before, brand new to me. And you know, it's, as a beer fan, you know, take into no consideration that I review beers. You know, I don't review beers to trump up some brewery, you know, because I like them or I like the beer. You know, who sells it, who makes it, doesn't matter to me. It's the beer itself. And let's get to reviewing. But anyway, I've been on low cost tonight. New beers out. A couple of new draft beers. They've got a barley wine. And I've got to say, that strokes the old raggy avenue, you know. Barley wines are strong. And my dad used to drink them, funnily enough. And yeah, he liked his beer, he did. A bit more than I do. He liked his Shipstons. And back in the day, back in the 80s, because he died back in 2005, 65 years old or something like that. Something along them lines anyway. And he liked his Shippos and barley wines, he liked them. But he couldn't handle them. You know, And that's the sad fact is with some people, I am not aggressive, not violent in any way, shape or form. But some people cannot handle their beers and they become aggressive, violent, etc. And to be fair, and cause trouble. And to be fair, if you can't handle your beer, then you really should not drink it. You know, you're not doing yourself no favours. You're not doing your family, your children, your wife, your partners no favours at all. If you can't handle alcohol, don't drink it. You know, waking up in the morning or wake up in the middle of the night puking is one thing, but hitting people, being violent, abusive, then you really shouldn't drink the stuff. Never have I been like that. I have boffed. I have gone to toilet in the wrong place, shall we say. Thought the toilet was in one room, it wasn't, but over the years, obviously. But I've never ever been that way. I've seen it and never been that type of person. I keep away from all sorts of that sort of stuff. And don't get me wrong, if anybody was to threaten my family, they'd be dealt with, obviously, but we'd all be the same, won't we, in that respect? So, obviously, new phone. The beer room's slightly different to the shed, a little bit more lighter in here. I look like I'm half asleep. I am actually half asleep. Is it the fourth or fifth review of the day? 2 reviews were from yesterday. I think I've done 3 or maybe 4. This might be the 4th review today. But what you've got to remember is it's not 4 pints, it's 4, but basically that 2.5 pints. So, just in case people are wondering, you know, that's only 330 mils. And I do have people who preach to me saying, you drink too much, you're an alcoholic. And it's a couple of pints. I know people that go out and drink 10, 12 pints daily, every day. And who can, and I know people that can drink me under the table. I have a very low threshold of what I can drink. I can't drink that much. And I understand the fact that I probably do drink more than I should. But, you know, I know my limits. And, but I do understand where people do look at me and think, you drink too much. And I do understand that, I really do. Especially if you are yourself someone who drinks too much and are becoming concerned or are concerned, you know, I do understand. And, you know, I don't mean to offend anybody in that way, shape or form, to be fair. And going down that path, you know, in life, we all have issues that we have to deal with. You know, what you see on the outer is never what's truly going on the inner. And the human, you know, we as humans are so complex. And I myself go through battles in my mind every single day of my existence. Have I said the wrong thing to somebody? Have I upset someone? Have I drank too much? And have I been horrible to someone? And these are battles going on all day long, every day. And so I do understand, you know, where people come from when they do question me sometimes. So, you know, we're all in a battle. There's a battle going off. And then you've got coronavirus, obviously, fucking hell. And it's so worrying, not to just to yourself, to your family, to your children, to your mums and dads, to your grandparents, if you have grandparents. It is a frightening existence at the moment. Let's hope that all these vaccines come through, are good, the government get them out quickly, and the older generation don't feel so cut off from the rest of life, because at the moment it just feels like they're all the over 70s are on a timeline to death at the moment, and that is so sad. Oh, so for me, a good stout, 4.5%, so not the strongest, from Brewboard. My second beer from them, both draft beers, and I've got to say, it's the spot quite nicely. Although it is about 11 o'clock at night, and not only am I've had a few drinks, but I'm knackered. So going down a tree, and I'm just about to watch either a Christmas film or a bit of Marvel. One or the two. Oh, went down a treat. So, second, I think third to last of the 10 draft beers. And I've got to say, brutally honest, that Lowcostbeer have done an amazing job with these draft beers. Both the discovery packs, which this is part of, and the 1 litre bottles, for me, they open up the world of beers to a bigger audience. Yes, the companies may have been struggling, but those beers that they're selling have gone to a bigger audience. That audience will embrace, they'll say, oh, Brewboard, I've never heard of these. Let me check these fellas out. I love that stout. And that's how beers. I never knew of Lowcostbeer till 7 or 8 months ago. I clicked on them one day, seen this, and now I see people who come on the comments say, I've just had done an order from them, and it's great to think that me reviewing has helped others find decent beers, cheap prices, loads of new beers that I've never seen before, and that to me is great, And same with Adventure Beer, another great company that have showcased East Midlands companies I never knew of, breweries, and not like or couldn't remember at least, and now I do know of them. I do, and I've got a relationship with some of them, talking to them, and they know of me, I know of them, and it's it's fantastic. And as a fan of beers, and when we can all go back to doing actual proper brewery tours, I'm going to tour each of these breweries, maybe try and get a chat to the people in charge, see if they'll book for some sort of interview about what they do, which is mutually beneficial for both sides, and go from there. And looking forward to it, looking forward to seeing what the future brings, because as always, with anything with YouTube, as YouTube channels get bigger, ever so slightly obviously, but that ability to bring focus to the breweries, is so exciting. I've worked in the internet for years, websites, and posting news and that, and bringing focus to the homebrew, the emulation community, shall we say. And it's nice to give back, and I'm happy about that. So anyway, silky milky stout. Yeah, it was a nice enough stout, 4.5%. I got all the elements that were there, and enjoyable, and as fresh as a daisy. Don't ever be put off by the draft stuff. Don't be put off by dates. Dates mean nothing. The guys at Low Cost would have tested it themselves before they send it out, because no one would want to sell anything that tastes nasty. So they will test it, and what a fucking great job. Jesus Christ. Eh? If I lived near Cambridge, I'd volunteer, because what a job. Can you test this, Billy? Yeah, mate. Yeah, pour me a pint out, because I need to do a proper test. Test it. Yeah, I don't know, right. Just making sure it's right. Get down to the bottom of the pint. Can I just have another one? Because I didn't really get the full test of that one. But anyway, yeah, I'm only joking now. But yeah, what a fantastic job testing it. So you know it's going to taste good before it gets to you. This is already a week old, and you know that's a week old from the time I got it. You know, so you had another 2 days on for delivery. 9 days from when it was bottled by Low Cost. At least 9 days, and it's as fresh as a daisy. Don't be put off. So out of 5, for me, I'm going to give it about a 4.2 out of 5. An interesting milk stout, 4.5%, not the strongest, but certainly would appease the likes of the Guinness generation. Those who like Guinness would find this slightly more interesting, with more taste and more aroma. And that's it for this beer review. Yeah, the camera's different, I know, and the lighting's different. I look really fucking anemic. But yeah, thanks for watching. And as always, yeah, thanks for the comments, and see you soon. And hoping to do a live review this Saturday, I think. I will try and sort some beers out, maybe even some Lidl beers, because I'm going to go to Lidl on Saturday dinner time and pick up some Lidl beers. I will post it tonight, and we might do a little drinky. A little drinky, eh? Fucking hell. I'm a star. Oh, fuck's sakes. Even I can't believe what comes out of my mouth at times. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Cheers. Oh, you bastard. That hurts. Cheers. I'm not really drunk, obviously.